SheenaHealth.com, and today I'm speaking about the planet Venus and how she expresses her energy through the 12 astrological signs of the zodiac. So, if you have your Venus in Libra, then this is your video. Now, Venus is in her rulership in Libra. So this is a very, very powerful position for Venus to be in. She is the supreme here. She rules two signs. One is Taurus, and Taurus is an earth sign. It's a feminine earth sign. It's more earthy. So Venus through Taurus is more the earth goddess, the earth yin energy. But through Libra, Libra's yang, it's air and it's very intellectual. So through this particular filter, Venus is more airy, it's more intellectual. She expresses herself through the mind. It's essentially more cerebral, as Venus through Taurus is more visceral. Now, Venus in her rulership means she's strong, she's powerful, she can express herself, and uh, she can really harmoniously flow. Venus is our pleasure principle, it's what we like. In a room full of people, you suddenly see someone and you're tremendously attracted to that person. That is your Venus sign showing itself. That hey, our Venus signs are connected. So that magnetic pull you feel is your Venus sign. If you study a Venus sign, you know what kind of a lover you are, what kind of love story you're creating for self. Uh, the aspects, the house, and everything will tell you the rounded story of your love life. Okay, although Venus is not your long-term wife or husband relationship, Venus tells you what you're attracted to in a very raw, magnetic manner. But the moon sign is what you need, okay, and what you will ultimately settle down with. So, in a man, the Venus sign tells you what kind of a woman he will be attracted to. In a woman, the Venus sign tells you what kind of a lover she will be, right? So, Venus in Libra is, and also, of course, Venus tells you about finances. And Venus tells you about how you will dress and how you keep your house, how you decorate your house. Venus in Libra is really in its harmonious best. So her clothing line is going to be haute couture. It's going to be full of trendy catwalk items if she can afford it. It will be not as conservative as a Venus and Taurus. It'll be more open, but not too open or too dramatic. It'll have its blend of lace and sequins and um, embroidery and all that. But it will also be funky because Libra is also, also about uh, finding beauty through different expressions. Okay, it may not be as funky as an Aquarius, but Libra is not. The Venus in Libra is not the same as Venus in Taurus. Here she's more funky and more outgoing, more interested to have a stimulating conversation than just touch or cuddle like a Venus and Taurus is into. Venus in Libra seeks harmony, 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 to the point that they don't want any kind of anything to come in between this harmony that they seek. Even if something's bothering them, or if they've seen some text in their partner's phone that they shouldn't have, they just don't know how to bring it up because they don't want conflict. They want to always keep the relationship pacified, okay, and they're going to look good, they're going to spend huge amounts of time and money in keeping their skin perfect, keeping their hair perfect, doing the perfect contouring, the perfect eyes. They're going to spend that time, and oftentimes Venus in Libra may not be very may not be a trailblazer. They like to follow what's in. So even fashion, they may follow what's the real, depending on what their purse offers them or what their financial capacity is. They're going to spend accordingly, and they're going to buy luxury items. They're going to have nice clothes. They're going to have a wardrobe of clothes and shoes and bags that they regularly take out. They want to dress beautifully and also be not just dress beautifully but also be very trendy. Okay, way more trendy than Venus and Taurus. Yeah, Venus wants to be trendy. Venus wants to uh, be a stunner, okay, here, and she is. Some of these women are actresses, uh, very creative people, dancers, okay, because Libra's got this air energy, and Venus in Libra can be about running or dancing or any kind of choreography. It's beautiful there, okay, and they definitely will cook for you because see, Venus in Libra is essentially about pleasing you. Okay, there's a huge people pleasing aspect to a Libra in general, and Venus here wants to please their partner. They will do anything to keep your interest alive, to keep you hooked to them. They don't want change again. That's something that um, although Libra is a cardinal sign, but Libra is traumatized by change, and Venus in Libra sets up a perfect life, a perfect relationship, whatever their idea of perfection is, and then they don't want to step out of that boundary. To them, that is the perfection, and with all its glitches, with all its faults, they're willing to overlook everything just to keep it going. And this can create stagnation with Venus and Libra, and they're not ready to push themselves for new experiences. They do want to try something new, of course, because they're very intellectual, so they can intellectually convince themselves that, okay, how about you try this? But they may back out, or whatever it is. It's like Venus in Libra seeks balance, but you have to know when life will just balance itself. You've just got to keep living from a space of authentic truth, your authentic truth, whatever your authentic truth is. And Libra can be a follower. So you may get caught up by, say, a show like Keeping Up with the Kardashians, or you can get caught up with the way the Kim Kardashian dresses, or the way she keeps her hair, and you want to spend a lot of money doing that. I don't think that's going to give you lasting happiness or satisfaction in any way. If anything, it's going to just make you feel more hollow. Uh, all right, the rush will last for very little, and then you're down, and then you're like, okay, I don't even really look like her. So, surgeries, yeah, Venus and Libra will like surgeries. Again, air signs, surgeries, Venus, yeah. So, your boobs are great the way they are, until and unless you absolutely have to do them. Don't think of surgeries, think of figuring other ways out. Try to not spend loads of money just to keep up with what's in. Sometimes you have to know that style is something else and fashion is something else. Okay, so you can be changing your clothes all the time, going for quick fashion. That's destroying the earth, by the way, just to be fashionable. But if you discover your own true style, and trust me, Venus in Libra has its own true style. It's just that you're not willing to go deep down and discover it for yourself, because you just believe that whatever's working for you is the best. But once you go in there and you realize your own sense of style, and which you have, how can you not? I mean, this is Venus's rulership, and then you will see that you've developed your style, and then you don't need to follow fashion. Everything you do is now stylish because you have your own class, you know so definitely very classy ladies, Venus and Libra, and they have the perfect houses, with loads of paintings and sculptures and artifacts from different places that they visited, and they like their friends to come and discuss those intellectual art pieces and to discuss the symbology, the metaphors, the meaning behind paintings. And they love to show people off their bar. Hey, look, I just made a new bar, and stuff like that. Venus in Libra takes great pride in the way they keep their home, and it's usually so beautiful, and not a hair is out of place. And if a hair goes out of place, then these people can completely flip out. And if they have a Virgo ascendant to go with the Libra Venus, then they're like totally out there doing the work and going nuts. That why is everything not perfect? So with everything, it's all about balance. Balance is the key. Astrology helps us understand what archetypes we're dealing with and how we can better bring balance into our lives. So that was a bit about Venus in Libra. You know the drill. Thumbs up, comment to tell me what you think. Share with your friends, because sharing is caring. And visit my website www sorry tinahills.com. Thank you.